people having an issue with that was kind of weird. That was kind of weird. But we are going to jump into the next thing. And we got to talk about Aaron Glenn. Now, there's a lot going on about Aaron Glenn right now. Let me see if I still have all the things up. Let's see here. So right now, according to a lot of reports, they're acting like Aaron Glenn is on the hot seat. We just went from the Tennessee Titans to the New York Jets. We went from bad to worse. And I'm hoping that this isn't true. He's in a situation where, again, he doesn't have much talent. They traded away Quentin Williams. They traded away Sauce Gardner, which I'm not mad at because these guys had the stench of losing on them for so long at this point now. And you paid them. You know, they probably at this point, those guys were like, I can't take it. You know what I mean? And you might as well go get that haul for them. But this Jets team is in a rebuild. And if anybody's asking for these guys to be something more than what they are right now, you fooling yourself. This was not a good team. Justin Fields, he's just not a starting quarterback. As much as he tried, he had flashes, he's had moments. He's just not a starting quarterback. And this team has a lot of rebuilding to do. It needs an identity shift. And I think that's what Aaron Glenn is doing. It's going to take time. People don't remember Dan Campbell's first year in Detroit. It was not good. And what if the Detroit Lions would have turned around and let him go after the first year? How would that look right now? Because can we say that Detroit has been one of the better organizations over the last 3 or 4 years? Yeah. So while it is a report, I don't think Woody Johnson, and I'm talking about the Woody Johnson, I don't think he is who he is as an owner. You know, go do the research. You know, he might be a nice guy or whatever the case may be. I don't know. But owner being, you know, a part of operations, he's not good at that. That's why the Jets have been just as bad as the Cleveland Browns and everybody else for a multitude of years outside of the little Mark Sanchez run, the Rex Ryan run. They have not been good. So being that he is Aaron Glenn is a homegrown guy, I don't think Woody Johnson will pull the plug on this new tenure. This is going to take some time. Go get your quarterback of the future. You know, take all those picks that you amassed with Sauce Gardner and Quentin Williams and all those guys. You start to fortify the offensive line. You know, you start to rebuild that defensive line. Let them become an up and coming team, and let them build that way. That Jets organization, that's at least a 3-year project. At least a 3-year project. That is not something that's going to turn around in a year. It's just been too much stench on that organization. You'll have to bring out the Mr. Clean, the lemon flavor Mr. Clean. You got to clean that whole organization up. It don't smell good. It don't look good either. So I hope for Aaron Glenn's sake and the Jets organization's sake is that they stay pat. Do not get to moving more pieces around because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let Aaron Glenn build. see what he can do, give it a 3-year window. Then if it doesn't work, move forward. I mean, we can go look at the Jets roster right now. Like it's not a good roster. Let's go look at the Jets roster real quick. Yeah, we about to pull that up real quick here. All right. Their starting receivers is John Mechie the third right now. Garrett Wilson has been hurt all year. Who is that? Arlen Smith and Isaiah Williams. Now they got a player in Fashanu over here and Nimbu. So your right and your left tackles is pretty good. Mason Taylor is gonna be pretty good. I forgot they when they got Adonai Mitchell, they got him back in the trade for Sauce Gardner. He's been decent. But when you look at the rest of this roster, you're not gonna have Brees Hall back next year. He's not gonna stay in that situation. He wants to win, so you're gonna have to draft the running back. You still got Will McDonald, but everything else, Jermaine Johnson is decent. But do you see the back end? This team is devoid of talent. When they had talent, they can't get nowhere, but they got to restock the cupboard. So this team is not a this is not a good team. And anybody looking for this team to be something and talking about firing Aaron Glenn, that would be crazy. Just being honest, that would be crazy. It does not make any sense. Um, Now, what they need to look at is, of course, if they could end up landing that. Let's see where they're at real quick as far as where would the Jets be drafted. Let's see here. Let's see what AI says. It's not even giving me what I'm asking for. Hold on. Let's see what their record is. This will be a little bit better. Let's see here. Any Jets fans in the building? Are you a Jets fan? And if so, how do you do it? Yeah, they 3-11. So they're in the race for the number one pick. They're in the race for the number one pick. So, you get your Fernando Mendoza, your Dante Moore, if you like Ty Simpson, if he goes on a run in the playoffs. John Mateer, they got to get a quarterback. They have to get a quarterback. So, we'll see what happens. Black Monday will be here in the next couple weeks. We'll see if the Jets make some out of pocket type of move, but hopefully they don't. So we go